Greyback, we thought you were dead.
Not yet, but we have little time. Even now, Yvaine must be gathering her forces to wipe us out.
We're too few in number.
There's no way we can fight off an army.
Longtooth will bring reinforcements from the other shield mines.
But how will he find us?
We must reach the signal tower above us. If our pitch slinger climbs that tower, Longtooth will see his flames and head straight for us.
No problem, boss.
Be careful. We don't have any other way to light the signal fires. If you're killed by the Lotus, Longtooth will never reach us in time.
Ah, the infidels. Right where Mistress Yvaine said they would be.
We can't let these flea-ridden rebels escape! Kill them all!
Ooh, scary. What's up guys, welcome back, Alex here from Again Therapy, and finally we got out from these mines, because I think I got more depressed in the last 4 maps than the slaves did in 7 years. But yeah, Greyback seems to acknowledge that, and he says that he has escaped from the mines, much to the relief of his fellow wolves. Just in time too, we are under attack by Lotus troops. Fortunately, Longtooth is waiting nearby with reinforcements. If our pitch slinger signals from the tower above, Longtooth will see his flames and join forces with us. Then we can take the fight to Yvaine herself. So first of all, I might want to pull back the more vulnerable units and try to let Greyback take all the damage. You can easily lose all your units in this confrontation because Greyback is standing behind them.
Done.
So far, so good. Unfortunately, I lost 1 brawler, but it's a reasonable loss, no need to sweat about it.
Already there.
Now that we are done with these guys, I can regenerate with my units while going forward with the chief.
Done. Yes.
So, like it was stated at the beginning of the map, you need to protect your pitch slinger until you get to the tower, that appears as a yellow dot on the map. In other words, if you let Greyback or the slinger die, you will lose the map.
Already there. Done. I'm moving. Done.
Let me at him.
I'm on the trail.
I'm moving. Yes.
Let's go.
I'm moving.
Yeah.
No challenge.
Don't have all day.
Bring it on.
Already there. Done.
The path to the watchtower splits to a lower and an upper path, which doesn't really makes a difference, but I prefer to have a height advantage, so I'll choose the upper one.
Our pitch slinger should climb this tower and signal to Longtooth.
And here we are. Let's just climb the tower with that slinger.
Done. Already there. I'm moving. That flame should be visible for miles around. Any sign of our allies?
Wait! There's someone approaching from the east. Yes! It's Longtooth! And there's a whole army of wolves behind him! All right! Woohoo!
Longtooth has great courage. I knew he wouldn't fail us. Can you see anything else? We must know what Yvaine is planning.
There's a small town in the southwest. I see slaves in the fields. And there's a great fortress in the southeast, blocking a pass through the mountains.
That's where Yvaine will be, and perhaps our sacred totem as well. First, we'll head southwest and free the slaves in the town. Lotus will seek revenge for our victories. Nobody must be left behind. Then we'll tear into that fortress and get some answers from Yvaine.
Now we have two teams under our command. By the way, the Slinger does not play a vital role anymore, so it's okay to let him die. Although I don't want to sound like I'm encouraging it or something. But in his stead, we have another vital character, who obviously is Longtooth.
Yes, I'm moving. Done. I'm moving.
I personally suggest not to move too much with Longtooth, because all of his party consists out of rangers that are very vulnerable against melee attacks. In my opinion, the best way to handle it is to send Greyback to cover for him and the others.
Let's go.
I can see the control lever from here, but only Longtooth could hit it from this distance. Yes. Already there. Done. Done. I can see the control lever from here, but only Longtooth could hit it from this distance. Kill the oppressed!
I better move the Pitch Slinger from that gate, or else Greyback will keep on babbling about that
Let me
switch.
at him. Okay.
I'm moving! Uh-huh. Yes. Done. There and back. Yes. Move it. I get it. There and back. I can see the control lever from here, but only Longtooth could hit it from this distance.
Happy now?
Nice throw, old friend. Looks like there's some kind of commotion in the town.
We've had enough of your excuses, slaves. If you can't harvest rice, then you'll harvest pain.
Pain, huh? I could show you a thing or two about that.
It's Wildeye. Kill him.
I thought those mistresses will have a more seductive voice, but nope, you can forget about it.
I rejoin the brothers.
Uh-huh.
Aye, it's good to see a friendly face around here.
I haven't seen you in the mines, wolf brother.
I'm a wolf, alright, but I've never been in those stinking mines. My allies in the forest kept me well hidden after the war. The Lotus destroyed my family and my home, but they couldn't catch Wildeye. I've been stalking and killing those devils ever since.
You've been hunting the Lotus for all this time? Amazing. Will you fight with us and help us restore the Wolf Clan's freedom?
Are you kidding? I've waited 7 years to hear those words.
Then you're welcome at my side, friend Wildeye. Together, we'll show Yvaine the Wolf's vengeance!
Let's get moving.
And we've got another Zen Master joining our ranks. Wildeye, a man that his eye is as wild as his voice acting. Unfortunately, Wildeye talks more than it does in my opinion. He dies really quick and his battle gear, which summons spirit wolves, isn't that great either.
For the clan!
The other problem that we need to take into account is that Wildeye is now considered as one of the essential units, which means we cannot let him die no matter what.
Right. Let me in.
Overall, if you have a good amount of Yank points, you can make Wildeye a good defensive force in your base, because his wolves are affected by them as well.
Let's go.
This thing needs wheels.
Uh-huh.
I know.
I can smell your fear.
So let it be. For the pack. For freedom. For the clan. For freedom.
Right.
Sounds like a plan.
This thing is heavy, you know.
I'm cranking.
For the pack. For the clan. For freedom. For the clan. Uh-huh.
Get a move on.
No one will survive.
I get it. Let's go. Hot on the trail.
For freedom. For the clan. For freedom.
Ready. This too hard.
Let me at him.
Uh-huh. Done. Yeah. Yeah. For the pack. Done.
Kill the oppressors!
Already there.
Just say the word. Don't have all day.
For the clan.
I'm cranking. Get a move on. Let's go. Let me at him.
For freedom.
Okay, we have set a tower by the entrance to their base, so the odds that they will sleep anywhere are pretty slim.
For the wolf.
Yeah, let's go. Just say the word. Look at my muscles.
For the clan. For freedom. For the pack.
Damn, everything. No problem. Just say the word. This thing needs wheels. Let me at him. Damn, everything.
Too easy. Already there.
Just say the word.
Let me at them. For the clan. Give me some meat.
Damn, everything. Get a move on.
I get it.
Move it. Flaming tsunami.
There and back.
Let's go. Move it. Let's go. Here's us.
Well, I didn't intend to do that, but if I started it, might as well finish it.
down!
Let's go. Just say the word. Right.
Done! Already there! Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I'm ready.
You could say they are pretty much finished.
For the clan!
Move it.
This thing
Yvaine has
needs
sealed the
wheels.
mountain pass to slow us down. We'll need blunt weapons to break through.
Now, Greyback, this is simply intolerable. I appreciate a good jest, but you really must die now.
You're the one who's dying today, witch. 7 years ago, you murdered my mate and my cubs. But you wouldn't remember that, would ya?
Oh, I remember. I just don't care.
Enough! Your evil ends here.
Such a brave jester. You'll walk into any trap, won't you, Greyback? By the way, you're not going to find your clan's totem here. The skull of the White Wolf rests safely in my citadel. And my spells of corruption have already begun to warp its powers. Don't you feel the chill in the air, little wolfling?
No more riddles. What are you doing with the skull?
I'd love to explain, but you won't live long enough to care. Death is the only freedom you'll ever find. Goodbye, Greyback.
Lady, 2 Warlock Masters won't cut it.
In all my years, I've never seen a blizzard like this. I don't mind a little snow, but this stuff is cold as death.
The totem must be very powerful to create such a storm. What is it anyway?
It is the skull of the White Wolf, a relic of our clan's guardian spirit. Until our war against the Lotus, it was our greatest treasure. Only Gala and her druidess order knew how to harness its powers. If they were alive, maybe they could tell us how to stop the totem. But they died in the final battle.
You're not the first to think so. Not everyone who disappeared in that battle was lost, Greyback. Gala is alive, and her druidess is too.
How can that be?
The Woodswalkers have ways of hiding from their enemies. They're still living in the old swamps, waiting for us to return.
Do you think Gala could help us, Wild Eye?
She knows more of the ancient ways than any living wolf. If Gala can't figure out how to stop this nasty weather, nobody can!
Then we must find her. Gather the troops. We're leaving at once.
So cold.
Another brave man has fallen. I hope he finds freedom.
If Gala can't stop this storm, we'll join him soon enough.
You're right. We'd better keep moving.
Yep, we need to keep on moving to the next map. So, thanks so much for watching. I'm Alex, and I'll see you guys on the next one.